Hey guys, Dodge from GoggoWombo here, and today we will be exploring this haunted castle. Super Mario 64 is a creepy game. Its unmatched nostalgia and the limitations of the N64 work together to create an honestly unnerving experience. Those empty castle walls, Mario's decapitated floating head, that eel from Jolly Roger Bay. Ugh. The fandom, of course, play into this creepy vibe, and as real, the Wario apparition, every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. TLDR, it's creepy, and that's a fact. You know what else is creepy? Five Nights at Freddy's is a small indie game released in 2014 to decent reception. The game is famous for basically pioneering the idea of mascot horror and for making streamers themselves silly. Say, wouldn't it be cool if somebody combined these games? Say, wouldn't it be cool if I just let myself rest? Five Nights at Mario's, a remake of FNaF 1, made in a day. Enough exposition, let's do this. First things first, the setting. Of course I'm going to use the castle for this. It's the main hub world of Mario 64 and it just fits for a game like this. I'm going to put the scene together using Blender and adding any post-processing later down the pipeline. I originally wanted to remodel the castle myself, but I quickly realised that, no. So I did something morally okay and respectable. I downloaded someone else's model online. Remember kiddos, stealing is bad. So I added some lights, fixed up some textures, and added some cameras. Fun fact, the finished result isn't actually 3D. To save resources, I'm using a technique called pre-renders, something that FNaF itself actually does. Essentially, you're just looking at a 2D image, not the 3D space. Because of the multi-floor nature of the castle, I had to take a few liberties, such as making paths between rooms that were previously disconnected. The main hall is pretty much identical to its FNaF counterpart, a small lonely room with doors, lights, and the camera system. Instead of regular power, the castle relies on star power to keep it running. I think you know what happens when the power runs out. The other rooms are the clock room, where Mario, Toad and Peach spawn, the garden, where Luigi spawns, the hallway where Luigi charges, and 4 painting rooms. The characters were a lot more difficult to plan out, but I honestly think the result was worth it. We have our 4 main Mario characters, each mirroring their respective animatronic. Mario is obviously our Freddy, not very aggressive, but always an ominous threat. Luigi is like Foxy. He likes to stay by the garden fountain for a while until he decides to start charging towards you. He is able to charge through either door though, just to make him slightly more of a threat. Toad and Bowser are just Bonnie and Chica. There's nothing much to really say. Here are their jump scares. Boom. We did it. There's nothing much to really say in this section. I just made FNaF. It was a fun ride though, I'll say that. Special thanks to Tech Rules for their explanation as to what the f I was doing here. Also, thanks to these guys for their support and advice on this video. Oh boy, that was a very hard video to work on. Mostly because of how much I had to do in 24 hours. If you're wondering why I'm doing so many 24-hour videos, it's mainly because I don't have the time to do anything longer than that, you know. I go to college, I have sort of a social life. I don't know, feels like I'm living 3 different lives at the same time at the moment. And I want to be efficient, so, you know, expect another video next week and another one after that. Blah blah blah. They're all probably going to be that 24-hour thing. Unless it was a situation with the, you know, the Mr. Beast video where it was like, I keep cancelling videos, so why not? But nah. I'm gonna be the 24-hour guy. Thank you for watching, if you watched. I mean, if you didn't watch, you were not hearing this, so thank you. I gotta go now. Gotta go make another cup of coffee.